Hello and welcome to the question solving video. So today we are solving mathematics question paper of CUET. So this is previous year question paper of the year 2024. So today we are going to solve this question paper, right? Okay. So without any delay, let's get started. So this was section A, the compulsory section. Okay, so it has 15 questions. Let's get started. So the first question says the corner points of the feasible region. So you have the region, okay, are these points. Okay, so you already have the corner points. The objective function z equals ax plus by, okay, has a maximum value on the line segment AB. So you have the maximum on A and B both. So here is your point A, here is your point B. You can plug in here in the z function. So when you plug 0, 8 in the function z equals ax plus by, what you'll get? We'll get, so when you plug x equals to 0, you get a times 0 plus b times, 8 times b, right? So you get 8b. When you plug in 4, 0, the point b, what you'll get? We'll get a times 4 plus 0 times b, right? And if they both are maximum, they should be same, right? So we have, what we have here is 8b equals to 4a, right? So this thing simplifies to 8b and this thing simplifies to 4a, right? And they both are same. So you can divide by 4 both sides and finally you have a equals to 2b, which is option 2. Easy question. So this is done. Let's come to next question. You have the value of t. Okay. You have the value of y in terms of t. And then he's asking you about d2y by dx2. So you need y in terms of x and then the derivative, right? So you have the value of t, e to the power 2x. You can plug in here. So then you have y in terms of x. What you have is log e, and then instead of t, you can put e to the power 2x square. So what is e to the power 2x square? It will be e to the power 4x, right? And then the property of log. So what is log of a to the power b? Log of a to the power b can be easily written as b times log a. So you can take out b outside. Okay, so here instead of b you have 4x, so you can take 4x outside, and then you are left with 4x times log e, which is just 1. So you have 4x. So you have the function y equals 4x, right? Y equals 4x. Now what is the derivative? What is the first derivative? dy over dx. So the derivative of 4x is 4, right? And what is the double derivative? What is d2y by dx2? That will be 0 because derivative of constant is just 0. So the correct option is first. Okay, let's move to next question. Again, you have an objective function which is maximum at these 2 points. So again, you can plug in these points. So first plug in 8, 2, then plug in 4, 6 here. So what you get is, so when you plug in 8, 2, you get z equals 8, 2. Okay, so instead of x, you can put 8. Instead of y, you can put 2. So you get 8 plus 2b. And that is also equal to, you can also plug in 4x here, 4, 6 here, right? So instead of x, you can put 4. So you get 4a plus 6 times b. So if they are same, then you have 4 times a equals 4 times b. You can cancel 4 both sides and you get a equals b. Okay. Now, he says a and b are positive. The question says a and b are positive and ab equals to 25. Now, if ab equals to 25 and a and b are positive, then what you have? A into a, right? Because instead of b, you can put a. B and a are same. So a into a is 25. That means a square is 25. And that means a is 5. And b is also 5, right? Because 5 into 5 is 25. So now you have a equals to b equals to 5. Again, what he's asking you about the maximum value of the function. Maximum value of the function. So you can put it here, right? In 8a plus 2b. What you'll get? So you will get 8 times 5 plus 2 times 5. So finally you get 40 plus 50, right? So this is our option 2, which is the correct option. Okay. So I hope these questions are clear. Easy questions. We can do it easily. Next, let's come to question number 4. It says the area of the region bounded by these lines. Okay, let's plot these lines. What are these lines? x plus 2y equals to 12. So let's make x coordinates, y coordinates. Okay, so what is the coordinate at x-axis? So when you put y equals to 0, you get x equals to 6, right? So you have 6 comma 0 here. When you put x equals to 0, you get y equals to, oh, sorry, x equals 12 here. Okay, so it should be 12 comma 0. Okay, let me just rewrite this. So 12 comma 0, when you put y equals to 0, you have x equals to 12. And when you put x equals to 0, y equals to 6. So here you have the point 0 comma 6. And let's just connect these 2 points. So you'll get this line, right? Then you have x equals 2. Where is x equals 2? X equals to 2 is just this line at the point 2. So here you have x equals to 2. Then x equals to 6. You have this line, x equals to 6. So here you have the point 6. And then you need the area between them and the x-axis. X-axis is just here. So you have these boundaries. Okay, so you have the shaded area here. So this is the shaded area, right? Okay, quick things. What are the coordinates of this point, which I marked here in circle? So here x coordinate is 2. What should be the y coordinate? So in x plus 2y equals to 12, if you put x equals to 6, sorry, x equals to 2, what you'll get? You'll get y as 10 divided by 2, which is 5. So the coordinates of this point is 2 comma 5. So this length here is just 5, right? Okay, what about this length? What are the coordinates of this point? 6 comma. So when you put x equals to 6, you get y as, again, y as 3, right? So you have 6 comma 3. Now why I'm finding these values? Because this is just a trapezium. My shaded area here is just a trapezium. What is the area of trapezium? So area of trapezium is height divided by 2 into sum of parallel sides, right? Okay, so what is the height of this trapezium? This one from 2 to 6, right? Which is 4 units. So the height of the trapezium is 4 units divided by 2 into a plus b. What is the sum of parallel sides? Okay, what are the parallel sides here? So you have two parallel sides. First is this one marked in yellow, and then this one. So 5 and 3, right? We just found out that these were 5 and 3. So 4 by 2 into 5 plus 3 is 8. And then you can easily cancel out, and then you get the answer 16. So this should be answer 16, option 4. So although instead of using geometry, what you can do is you can use the integral as you are doing in your class 12. So in that way, we'll have area as limit from 2 to 6 y dx, and then you plug the value of y from here. X plus 2y equals to 12. So 2y equals to 12 minus x, right? And then y will be 12 minus x divided by 2. So then you plug the value here, get from 2 to 6. So 6 minus x by 2 dx, because 12 minus x by 2 is nothing but. So let me just rewrite here. So from here you get dividing by 2 both sides, you get y as 6 minus x by 2, right? Okay. So 6x, when you integrate 6, you get 6x. When you integrate x, you get x squared by 2, but you have 2 already down there, you get 4 from 2 to 6. And then you can plug in the values and find out this is also 16. Okay, so you have two ways. You can go by area or you can go by geometry. So I use the geometry approach, that is much easier, and that will save your time in boards, right? Or in competitive exams. Okay, so let's move to question number 5. What does question number 5 says? A die is rolled thrice. Okay, what is the probability of getting a number on the greater than 4 on the first, on the second, and the number less than 4 in the third row? Okay, so these are independent, right? So what is the probability that you get a number greater than 4? Then you have another probability, again a number greater than 4, and then you have another probability, a number less than 4, right? So what is the probability of a number getting greater than 4? So there are only two possible outcomes, right? Either 5 or 6. So the favorable outcomes are 2, total outcomes are 6. Again, what is the probability of that you will get a number greater than 4? Again 2 by 6, right? So these two are 2 by 6. What is the probability that you get a number less than 4. So less than 4, you have 3 outcomes, 1, 2, and 3, right? So we have 3 outcomes out of 6, yes? So that comes out to be 1 by 3 into 1 by 3 into 1 by 2, and that gives you answer 1 by 18. Option number 4 is the correct answer for this question. Okay. So we have solved 5 questions here, and we'll discuss more questions in our next upcoming videos. So stay tuned for next video. So till then, bye bye, take care, and keep practicing.